Manual transmissions are for...
Man.
Why do you think it's called a...
Manual.
Might as well call it a...
Man's mission.
So it occurred to me, a lot of people don't drive a standard car because they don't know how to do it, and they're afraid it's going to be too tough to learn. So, I'm going to make a video, how to drive standard. But right now, I'm going to come across a bunch of reasons why you should drive a standard car. Yes, they are cheaper. If you want to buy a car, the manual one will be cheaper because it's like the auto is like an accessory. For example, you want a sunroof, you gotta pay more. Want an auto, you gotta pay more. So you're paying more for a transmission that, you know, as you can see for all the reasons in this video, just isn't as good. Also, it's cheaper to maintain. Go fix an automatic transmission and see how much that costs compared to a little problem that you may have in your manual, such as a slipping clutch. A slipping clutch isn't cheap either, but my goodness, it's cheap compared to what it's going to cost to repair your automatic transmission. It's an anti-theft device. People these days, everyone's driving automatic, so they have no clue how to drive standard. So I guarantee if you're driving a standard, if someone is thinking of stealing your car, they're going to look in.
Yo, man, what the fuck is this shit, man? What the goddamn hell is this third goddamn pedal? Fuck, man. Is this a second gas pedal? Second goddamn brake pedal? Motherfucker, I ain't stealing this damn car today. Fuck you, third pedal. I can't steal this motherfucker shit. I was gonna because of this goddamn magical third pedal. I can't do shit.
The next reason is that a standard transmission can be quite a bit lighter than a manual transmission, which will mean more fun driving because you can put your car into turns a little faster, you can save fuel economy, and you can accelerate faster and go faster. Alright, there's a small chance of this one happening, but just think if it does. So imagine you're hanging out with your friend, right? Let's say you're out swimming in, like, you know, off an old back road or something. All of a sudden he falls and breaks his leg, breaks his arm, or there's a medical emergency, and you need to get to the hospital. Well, if you don't want to call the paramedics, which you probably should if the emergency is this bad, but if you don't want to call the paramedics, and let's say, alright, he's saying, get me out of here. Well, if this car's standard and you don't know how to drive one, there's a good chance you're going to be stuck there. So if you already drive one, then you're already all set. You can get out of there and save the day. Chances are, if you're driving a standard transmission car and it's not brand spanking new, then you're going to be saving a bunch of money at the pump. For example, standard transmissions are lighter. They also have an extra gear, so you got more gear ratios. 3, you can shift whenever the hell you want. So you can shift at the right times for better gas mileage. And just an example, I have a friend who has the exact same car as me, and geez, he gets about 500 kilometers to a tank. He's lucky if he even gets close to 600. Me, in the summer, I get a little over 700 every single tank. I've even gotten past 800 before, a couple times. Geez, my gas mileage is an awful lot better than his. Did I mention that his shifter looks like this? You know what mine looks like. What, you guys think I'm crazy when I say this? You're goddamn right this is a reason. Standard transmission get the ladies, man. Let me explain. So you're driving home, you know, with this chick that you're liking, and all of a sudden she's asking you, oh, that's kind of cool. I've never seen a car like that before, because this day and age, there's a good chance that they haven't even seen a standard car, because of automatics are all the rage now. So she's going to ask how you drive it, and now you get the chance to show her. So you switch seats, and now she's in the driver's seat trying, and she's struggling, and you're helping her out. Next thing you know, she's complaining because she can't get the gear shifter in, and then you just reach your hand over, and you put your hand right on top of hers, and shift it for her. Shit, man, you're moving along. One thing leads to another, and next thing you'll know, you'll be doing
Butt stuff.
But in all honesty, think of it this way. So imagine you teach this girl how to drive standard, right? You're the one. She couldn't drive standard, and now she can. And then all of a sudden, shit goes down. And you break up, and you're not dating her anymore. You know what? That sucks. But you know what? 10 years down the road, when she's dating someone else, you're still gonna be that guy who taught her to drive standard, and there's nothing that other guy can do to change that.
You're goddamn right you're still in her heart. You're goddamn right you got a special place still sitting inside there, buddy. And it's all thanks to this guy right here, the goddamn third pedal. Oh, I haven't forgot about you. It's all thanks to you two there, buddy.
And yes, with a manual, you'll have more control over your car. For example, you're driving 40 and you want to be in gear 1, well, there's nothing stopping you. Also, in the snow, sure, you can put it in low gear for an automatic, but you still have more control if you can take your standard car, say you're going down an icy hill, and leave it in a low gear, such as gear 2, to, you know, have more braking from your engine. Yes, you will get more respect from the car guys. Now here's the thing, don't let somebody shit on you from driving an automatic. As much as I'll make fun of it in this video, honestly, driving an automatic's fine, you know what I mean? And sometimes that's just the best you could find at the time. It's fine, there's nothing wrong really with an automatic. But, I'm just kidding, automatics fucking suck. But, for example, I was looking at a Miata yesterday, and it was a really nice, clean, white Miata, and it didn't look like there was any rust on the outside of it, at least. And all of a sudden, I looked in the interior, and I was like, oh, let me just take a look at that there. Let me see what the interior looks like. And it was an auto, and something just made my heart drop. Another reason is that they are faster. Now, I know a lot of new transmissions are getting a lot better, and you get like 10-speed, dual clutch, whatever, and they're faster than the manuals, but for older cars, you will leave the automatics in the dust. This engine here is just a single jingle 1.7 little motor here, and there's nothing fancy about it, it's not even that fast, but put in a manual transmission and it's quite the fun, peppy little motor. 0 to 60 time in the automatic version of these are sitting around about 9.2 seconds, while in this one here it's around 8.2. That's a whole second off, and just because it's a different transmission, that's crazy to me. So it's better on gas and it's faster. You get the best of both worlds. Why wouldn't you go for a manual transmission? Yes, of course manual transmissions are more fun, man. They're so much more fun. For example, when you're driving an automatic, you just touch the gas pedal and you go and you steer. And that's pretty much it. In a standard, you hit the perfect downshift and you feel awesome. When you're driving, you shift right quick and you chirp second, and that feels great. Banging through the gears when you're accelerating right fast just feels so good. Instead of just driving from place to place and driving being a chore, driving from place to place now becomes fun. You experience the drive, you don't just sit there bored. And that means a shit ton, more than anything else on this list. And just for an example, I think a video would explain it more. Watch me driving this automatic versus me driving my standard. Let's start with my mom's automatic car. So pretty much all I'm doing right now is accelerating, steering, and braking. This is boring. Let's do a little acceleration here. Hear that second gear chirp though? Won't be doing that in no automatic. You guys ready? You guys ready for a nice downshift though? Oh, perfect. Hey, wait a minute. I need to go faster. Let's downshift and do that. Fuck, that feels good. Here comes a perfect downshift. Fuck, that felt good. I never want to drive auto again. Oh, geez, sorry. I didn't realize you guys were sitting there watching me. Anyways, that's it for the video. That's the 10 reasons why you should drive a manual. I hope I convinced you guys to, give it a try. It's not very hard. But if you're still a little scared, my next video that I'm going to come out with in about, 2 or 3 days, it's almost done right now, is going to teach you guys how to drive standard. It's going to be the first part, the hardest part, which is taking off. But you'll just have to wait and see it. So if you want to see that, please subscribe. And if you like this video and agree with my points, then yeah, please like the video. It helps way more than you guys even know. But anyways, that's all I got for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I just appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I got for now. Have a fantastic, super terrific, sunshiny, friggin' awesome day. Bye-bye for now. Ah, crap. Frick.